everybody, it's Allie Edwards, and welcome back to December Daily for 2023. I'm currently working on my story 16. We have a couple birthdays here during the month of December, which actually both happened this past week. Elliot turned 17 and Audrey turned 15, and so we had a family dinner out last week, and then we had a party here for Audrey and a bunch of her friends, and they had a fun get together, and then they went over to her mom's for a sleepover last night. And so we have reached the time of December daily celebrations for me when becomes a little more challenging for me to have early morning videos. That's still my goal. I'll still be trying for that. But if you don't see a post pop up, it's most likely coming later in the day, which is what's happening today. So Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Here we go, right? You gotta be living the life to have stories to tell. So what I've done already is I have actually circle punched out my photos. So I used my ruler and I measured a bunch of the inside circles, or close enough to the circle size on this particular wreath page. I have a variety of circles. I have a lot of different circle punches that I've been using for years and years. I pretty much want to have every size, like 1 and 1.75 and 2.5 and 1.5. And so those are what I use to punch these out of a piece of photo paper. So printed that all here. The next piece in my process is going to be adhering the photos down. I'll probably use some foam adhesive to pop them up a little bit. You can see also where some of these photos, well, a couple of them, this one was of our family and friend dinner here, and the way that the photo was taken, which was a selfie, I didn't have enough there's not enough space to be able to fit all the people's heads, even the messy heads. Here's a good example of, you get what you get. So I'm going to probably put some word phrase stickers or ribbon or pattern paper or something along the bottom there. I'll figure that out as we go along. And then I had one photo that I wanted to use for this one over here. But anyway, this is where I'm at. I did change out the journal card. I had moments of delight in here previously, and I'm going to go with documenting December details so I can talk a little bit about each party, and then I will probably add some other embellishment-y kind of thing inside some of these circles. I haven't decided yet, but that'll be a part of what I do decide as we go along here. So, okay. So what I'm going to do next is I am going to get ready to adhere these down. I think I'm going to figure out what do I want to have on these guys. So this kind of page here that has multiple spots for photos is a great one if you were, having a Christmas party or something like that, some kind of sort of gathering, maybe your actual Christmas, right, where you have a bunch of people around. It's kind of a fun way. You can see here, it's a fun way to show the scene, right? To show the different things that are happening. And you can see here, I have a couple where people are looking, but most of them, the kids specifically, are just engaging in, their hangout time and being together. They're not really caring what I'm doing. All right, so as I thought through different options of what I could do along the bottom of those photos that just didn't quite fit into the circle, what I ended up doing was using just a little bit of washi tape. Again, this is from my just stash of washi tape, my Christmas washi tape that I love having in there. It's a really cute, just plain, white with red stripes on there. I added it onto the photo of us at dinner, and then I'm going to add it onto this photo of Audrey over here too. There, this is where you could do pattern paper, you could do word phrase stickers, you could do fabric, there's so many different things. You could have text on there that you do in Photoshop before you actually print it out. Lots and lots of different options. I loved having just a little bit of that red and white on there though. And again, I will try to see if I can find that particular washi tape, but a lot of these are ones that I've just had in my stash for a long time. I love having circles that interact with the edges, which is how this pattern paper is set up. So I had fun just trimming off the little side edges. And then I'm just using the simple numbers that are in the main kit, the puffy gold numbers again, for my actual story number on there. I did go ahead and make a custom strip. I thought I looked at more washi tape. I also looked at word phrase stickers. I thought through a bunch of different things and then just settled on custom, which says birthdays, celebrating Elliot and Audrey's birthdays this month. That's essentially what that says with white type on the black. And I printed it out on photo paper. It's going to get adhered right above or between the washi tape and the photo itself. So just kind of a little title that is talking about what is happening here. And then I will be handwriting my journaling on to that documenting December details journal card there. So I set it up so that I knew that it was centered, and then I was able to trim off the excess parts. I'm also going to be adhering that photo to the outside of the page protector. Just a personal choice I made. I could have put it on the back of the vellum card, but for some reason I just decided to do it on top. So sometimes even when I'm using page protectors, I'm adding things to the outside. There's not a rhyme or a reason. There's not a specific you should do it this way. It's just the way that I chose to do it. And then I thought through a variety of different embellishments on here, but I ended up just coming back to these gold glitter stars. These were in the advent calendar, the sticker advent calendar this year. They're just a nice way to add a little visual triangle here to my elements. You could absolutely 100% add more to this page. You could add more word phrase stickers. You could have more details on the different circles, things like that. You just need to make it work for you, right? And the stories you want to tell and the time you want to spend on it too. So I was able to make this one fairly quickly by eliminating some of the things that might potentially take more time. Of course, I thought about some more shakers and decided to skip that this time. Getting my writing in here, my journaling, I used the brush pen for their names, and then I'm just talking mostly facts about their birthdays this week and a little bit of details about what we did to celebrate, what we did and or they did to celebrate. All right, there is a look at story 16 in my 2023 December Daily album. I'll be back here tomorrow with another story.